My name is John, and I'm a textile collector. I used to live in Taiwan. I had an art gallery there, but I moved to Malaysia for the sole purpose of continuing my textile collection and my research into Malay textiles. I think the thing that grabbed my attention and made me feel that it was Persian is because of the repeat floral patterns and the undulating tendril patterns that sometimes you see on Persian textiles. The problem is I haven't found Persian textiles that are exactly similar. I have some prints in the cetakan section that depict the tree of life. And the tree of life often you can find in Persian carpets. And then you find it in Indian textiles, and then in Indian trade textiles. And those were the textiles that were exported to the Malay world. And because of that, I just suspect that what I see that looks like the tree of life could be the Persian influence. I think finding this Persian pot is a concrete evidence. It's a thing that you can see in the Malay world. It was found in the Malay world. It is a real thing, and it's from Persia. It's proven to be from Persia. When I checked into the history of Southeast Asia, I realized that the Persians have been in the area as early as the 7th century. I Ching, when he took his boat from South China to Sumatra, it's recorded that the boat that he went on was a Persian boat. When my friend told me this is a Persian pot, I said, no lah, Persian influence was so long ago. How could it be Persian? Then I looked at the Singapore Belitung shipwreck. The island Belitung is just not far from where I found the pot. I found the pot in Musi River, and Belitung is an island off Palembang near the Musi River. Then I did more research. I found that they found similar pots in Nanjing. Then I read the history of Nanjing. There's a huge Persian community there. Very big Persian expat community in the Tang dynasty, which is 9th century. I became more and more convinced, and so I acquired the pot as concrete evidence to show that artistic qualities that I see in my textiles are actually truly Persian. In the textiles, it's hard to identify, but in the language, you have about 350 words in Malay language that is exactly the same as Persian. For example, if you go to Sarawak, right, you go and visit the Astana, which is the Istana. And Astana is actually the Persian word for Istana. I do a lot of research trying to find new inroads in the study of Malay textiles. So this was one inroad I thought I could break into. And I haven't broken into it, but I had to go through this process and many processes, and then I had to line up all the different inroads and choose the ones that are more definite to put in the show. Okay, so I kind of used this Persian pot as a teaser, like the stories of a detective that he had this evidence, and he went to check on the story, and he spent so much time on it, right? And then it didn't work out. He didn't find that real connection, but it reflects on other aspects. He had other clues that he managed to use and found that they were useful in determining his new discoveries. So come into the exhibition to find out all the other types of discoveries that I've discovered.